Young people don't want to go to work. Young people are lazy. I'm going to show you guys something. I've applied to 1,100 jobs alone on LinkedIn, and I've applied to 569 jobs on different websites. Mind you, I graduated in the class of 2024 with a business administration major with a concentration in finance. I have 3 internships from 3 big corporations, right? Recently, I had an interview with, I went to a staffing agency, right? And I had 3 rounds of interviews. And I got a response back, and they stated that I wasn't a great fit demographically. I don't know what the fuck that means. And stated that I needed more entry-level experience. It's entry-level for a reason. 2025 job market is cooked.
See, this right here is real unfortunate to see, because this young man right here sounds like he got a lot of stuff going for him, and he's put himself in a position to win. But at the end of the day, 2025 job market is just not it. And I know a lot of people hear it and they don't think that it's real, but it's too real. It's real unfortunate too.
Tell me why nowadays it is so difficult to even find a job in this type of situation. And mind you, I've only had 2 jobs and I'm literally 20. So I've been applying to places for months because I got let go of my other job back in January. And I've been looking since then. Like, I took a break for like a month because I was really sad that I lost that job and all that, Yeah, if you know, you know. And I have found nothing. I've been applying to places. I've at least applied to at least 20 places, and there's not much of where I am because I live in a little small town. And I've heard nothing back from any flipping company. It is so annoying, and honestly, I've been wanting to just go back to my old job and do a different position. Because they did offer me, like, another position after I left, and they couldn't fit me in because of, like, 40-hour problems. And I don't know if it's better now because it's officially summer. I don't know if the job market's gonna get better because it's, like, almost summer. I'm hoping it gets better, though, for the summer because right now it is so bad that people are not even able to find jobs. I know so many people that are just doing DoorDash because of how flippin' bad the job market is. But I'll give you guys an update if I get a job or hear anything or any sort of thing like that. But yeah, I'm so upset. I wish the job market was so much better. Like, please. And you can't even go in and give them your resume. They would literally just tell you to apply online, which is so stupid because literally years ago you were able to go in, give them your resume, and they'll call you back if they want you. You can't even do that now. You can't even do that. Anyways, I'll let you guys know any updates because the job market is so bad and I'm hoping I find something next month, if not July. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.
Man, it's sad to see young people going through this. See, I'm 35. I remember a time when you could go to the job, give them your resume, and more than likely you would get the job if you were the person who was determined. That doesn't work anymore. People don't care about that anymore. There's so many people out of work right now. It is ridiculous to the point where, remember, they've already laid off, I believe the number that I remember was 3.5 million people this year. So with that being said, a lot of those people are overqualified for a lot of jobs. And a lot of those people who are overqualified for a lot of jobs, I guarantee you they had a family because they had their lives together. So yeah, it's wicked out here.
I'm back home from college and I've been looking for a job for 2 weeks. Wait a minute. Why is it so hard to get a job? I just need like a couple hours, and then they make it even harder when you put college student on your resume. They not hiring you for the summertime. Summertime is slow. You gotta get you an internship, something, but you can't get your regular job because when you put in college, I'm only here for the summer. They're not hiring you. Who told? Why nobody told me the jobs is not hiring? I'm on Indeed every day. Apply. Reviewed your application, denied your application. Employer reviewed your application, denied. Like, dang, can I just let me just get a little job for some time. I'm only here for 3 months. Let me get a little bit of money. Please, stop being weird. Please. Let me get a job. Please, I just need a job.
See, I remember a time when they had seasonal jobs where you could go to a Walmart, a Kmart, and apply for a seasonal position, just a summertime position, and they had no problems hiring you. Nowadays, that has completely disappeared. It's no longer a thing of the culture. I mean, it's getting so bad that people are just down and out, man. That's why you see the van life videos. That's why you see the people living in storage units and things like that. That's where all that's coming from. It's crazy out.
Don't you love it when you're job searching and you see a job with like a paragraph long like description of like all the duties you're supposed to be doing at this job, and then you look at the pay and it's like $12.50? Like, excuse me? You want me to do all this shit and then not even pay me, not even a minimum wage, like literally table scraps? Like, this is the world we're living in. Like, this is crazy. And I'm just having the worst week at work right now, and I'm trying to like look for jobs that I could feasibly do and like still get paid at least like what I'm making here, which is just minimum wage. It's just, it feels hopeless. And I just wanted to share that with you because it's just hopeless.
The best advice I can give anyone right now is if you have a job, stay where you're at. Because right now, this economy is not the time to be playing around, jumping around. There's no value in being employed by somebody else, because at any moment they can take it away from you. And they're serious out here. So I would just say, if you're already employed, which this lady stated that she is, I would tell her to stay where she at. It's the best bet. Do what you can to keep that job right now.
What in the entire is going on with this job market? Like, I am so close to playing that I just wanna today. I just wanna, for real. So I just had a job interview, and I thought it went really well. Like, from the interaction that I had with the hiring manager, I thought it went really well. And at the last part of our call, they said, we will be, like, sounded enthusiastic, like, yeah, we'll be contacting you for next steps. So I'm like, okay, I feel like the job interview went well. And they're saying, like, oh yeah, like, essentially, we will be contacting you for next steps. Not knowing my next steps would literally be an email from them pretty much stating that this was a very, very tough decision for them, but they've decided to go with other candidates. So now I'm just highly confused, because the interview was great. They said, hey, yeah, we're going to be contacting you for next steps. And the next steps were, yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, after careful consideration, we have decided to move forward with other candidates at this time. This was not a easy decision. And I truly appreciate all the effort you put into the interview process and your insights that you shared with me. I'm done. I'm literally done. Done with this job market. I have no words anymore. And I want to preference that, like, I legitimately, like, this job in particular was everything that I have, like, I've been in HR for 10 years. So I have done this job day in and day out, and I was more than confident that I was a great candidate, and even said, like, I truly feel that I would be a great potential candidate for this job, as this is something I've been doing for the last 10 years, and I take enjoyment in, not being just a subject expert, but still being able to be coachable and teachable and learn new things in different fields. So anyways, I'm done. I'm officially clocking out of this clownery of job market. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good day. Bye.
With AI now becoming a part of the job market, positions like HR are seeming to be getting cut or getting a lot less pay nowadays. So either what I'd recommend is either you pivot into a different position, or the only other thing I could think of is trying to make your own income, find a way to make your own income, because this job market is not it, like in no way, shape, or form. So I don't know, hopefully she'll have an update with more positive information next time, but I don't know.
So the 2025 job market, what a shit show. I've been seeing a lot of recruiters on here and hiring managers create content. I have been mainly silent because I don't have any value to add, or at least I didn't think I did. I came across something today that I went, okay, enough's enough. We're hearing a lot about, of course, the ATS systems, people's resumes not getting through. We're hearing a lot about, 6, 7 interviews, with a panel of 10 people, and then people going ghost, low salaries, low hourly wages. Well, hi, my name is Sarah. I have 15 years experience in the staffing and recruitment industry. We're seeing all kinds of weird shit, let me tell you. And again, I refrained from even getting involved because I've just been seeing a ton of terrible advice, just regurgitated stuff that is no value to anyone. I've been in the industry since the crash of 2008, so I've seen all kinds of creative situations on how to, marry a hiring manager with an employee. Today, we're just not sitting there. But today I found a whole new low. Let's take a little peek-see here. I would do my green screen, but I know we're not supposed to do that right now. So we're just going to have to bear with me here. So on Indeed, they're hiring. In case you're interested in the title of VP of Talent Acquisition. For, you're going to love this salary. Volunteer. Yep. Hiring managers now and corporations are now asking you to volunteer your time for a VP executive talent acquisition. Volunteer. Here's another one that popped up today. Volunteer opportunity, talent acquisition specialist, minimum 5 years experience, with a laundry list of a job description. There's another one down here. They're all 1099s now. Commission only. So I think my advice is mainly to, hiring managers and corporations, just stop. Just stop. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. A regional director of recruitment. You can work remote though. 15 hours. You only have to volunteer 15 hours of your time to have this job title. Isn't that fun? Come on now.
Any job asking you to volunteer in 2025 is extremely out of touch. But not only are they out of touch, they're extremely disrespectful. The idea that you could be starving on the other end of wherever you live, and that person offering you a prestigious title in exchange for your time, that's just ridiculous, man. I don't even think they're thinking about what it is that they're telling you or asking you to do. I could be wrong. Maybe they know exactly what they're asking you to do. Either way, if you're smart, don't take this deal. It's not going to be worth it.
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but stop telling job seekers in 2025 to just go get a job at McDonald's or Home Depot or insert any other retail store. Number one, they already know that they can go get a job at one of these places, or at least apply to a job. And in fact, a lot of job seekers do apply to retail stores and they don't get the job. Because guess what? Even McDonald's doesn't want to hire someone, invest in training, getting someone up to speed, and then have them leave once they find a new job in corporate. They have the same mentality as corporate. So for a lot of people who are struggling on the job search, they have tried applying to some of these stores, and maybe they've applied to hundreds of them and they haven't heard anything back. So next time you hear someone struggling on the job search, please refrain from saying that. It's super judgmental and it doesn't help. Instead, you could introduce them to someone who could potentially have a job opening for them. You could support them as a friend and listen to them. But please stop judging people on the job market because it is way more brutal than you know.
All right, I couldn't have said it better myself. This guy's doing, God's work. To be honest with you, though, a lot of people don't understand the gravity of the job market, especially people who have a job. I would say this: America has this thing where it's like out of sight, out of mind. If it's not happening to me, then who cares? And people really need to put that mentality behind them, because it can be anybody. Everybody is like one accident from losing their house, their job, and their title, whatever they want to call it, however they feel like they're above people. It can happen to anyone. So people just need to wake up and, learn to understand other people's positions.
I remember not too long ago, the job market was considered a fair market, meaning that if you had credentials, qualifications, and experience, you would be invited for a number of interviews. You might get some rejections, but ultimately at the end, if you were what they were looking for, you would have not just one, but several offers to choose between. Now that has been entirely flipped on its head. With the amount of layoffs happening, more and more qualified and overqualified candidates are being rejected or flat out not even being called back time and time again. I think that there's a reckoning happening where people are really starting to come to terms with, is this the slow death of the typical W-2 job market? With the proliferation of AI and technology taking over, with companies downsizing, with more mergers happening now than as far as I can ever remember, it makes me wonder, is today's 9 to 5 going to be a thing of the past? And when is that going to happen? And how are we going to adapt and pivot?
I can tell this lady is plugged in. She understands what's going on. She understands how the job market is and what's going on around it. It's unfortunate that a lot of us are in a position to where we can't really make one wrong move. It's over if we make one wrong move. Beyond that, getting, let's say the 2000s, man, you could lose a job and get another job in a week, man. This right here is nothing like what things used to be like, and I guess we're just gonna have to suffer through it, just being real.
I think the job market in 2025 is all teaching us a little something. You can be as qualified as can be. You can meet the criteria of the job that you are applying for, but you may not get it because you don't know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Maybe coming down to who you know, and who that person knows, and then who that person knows, and then who that person knows. Just to get your big toe in the door. Let me say this: God can do the impossible, even in this crazy job market.
This man just summed up what a lot of people are going through. A lot of people are putting in many applications. They're doing all the footwork. They're going out every day, wasting gas, driving to this place, driving to that place, just to get absolutely nowhere. Which, I think that is just a thing of today now. So hopefully, you can get blessed and things will come through for you.
I don't know what's going on right now, but the job market is trash. I've been applying for jobs since like March, and they still not talking about nothing. It's like all these jobs are saying that they're hiring, but they're not calling back the people that's actually putting in applications. They're not doing nothing. And then it's like the jobs that are hiring, they're hiring for like $13, $12, $11, $10. Who's working for that? Not me. And a lot of people are going to get under here and say, well, that's something. Boo, come on. It has to make sense. With all these bills, it has to make some type of motherfucking sense. This is crazy.
So many different people, so many different demographics, black, white, Asian, call it, whatever you want to call it. Everybody's going through the same thing. If everybody's going through the same thing, everybody cannot be lying. Which means that this job market, it's got us on a hamster wheel. People are applying. The first dude said he applied for 1,600 jobs. I've seen way more than that. And I've seen people do that within a year, 2 years. So it's real luck of the draw right now. May the best person win.
So I recently moved back to New York City, and like so many people right now, I'm on the job hunt. And it's not like I don't have experience. I've worked in fashion PR for over 5 years and at pretty, reputable household name brands. So you would think, I would come back here. This is like the fashion capital of the country. There would be no issue, smooth selling, right? But that's really how it's been when I have been working. It's like jobs did not come hard for me. I would open up LinkedIn and say, because some job was pissing me off, I would open up LinkedIn and put open to work, and next thing you know, I got 5 recruiters knocking at the door. But now I have to apply and apply and apply and apply. And you guys don't know how many applications I put in. I mean, hundreds of applications. And I have great experience. And baby, I got 2 interviews. 2. And 2 is better than none, right? But one had me do this crazy project just to ghost me. So that pissed me off. And today I was like, you know what? Maybe I might not be able to get a job in the PR world for a while. I'm still going to try, but how about I go and just get a hospitality job, right? I know how to host. I've worked in restaurants for a long time too. So I'm like, let me go and try that out. Why is that also hard? Before, I would walk up into a place and they'd be like, you're hired on the spot. And now it's like, yeah, you have to have 2-3 rounds of interviews for a host. I'm taking it as a sign that God maybe don't want me to work. But it just seems like in the place where usually it was easiest for me, it's still quite difficult. And obviously the job market is shit, garbage, trash, dumpster fire. But I don't know. Maybe I should be doing something else. Because everything is a sign nowadays. I'm like, if I'm not supposed to be doing this, God is obviously telling me I'm not supposed to be doing this, because he is not making it easy for me. Or the devil's getting away. I don't know what is, but child, I need money.
So even people who have had jobs in the field before and who have lots of experience are experiencing the same thing. This young lady said that she used to be able to get jobs like nobody's business, and now the market has changed. It's unfortunate, but people have to really realize the market has changed. You can't move like what you used to move like, because there's no room for that in today's market, unfortunately, and you got to find a better way. She may have to pivot to a different type of job opportunity rather than the fashion industry. It may not be the thing. Maybe you gotta go be a secretary or something. I don't know. But something's gotta give, because that fashion stuff, it doesn't look like it's gonna work out for you, unfortunately. So this is gonna be the end of the video, y'all. My bad for such a long video. but I had to let people get across their points and do what they had to do. But please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime that I upload. Also join the Discord, the link is in the bio. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.